Hey guys, welcome back. Today is a mixed bag. I'm going to be doing an eyeshadow look with the Hot Buttered Rum by Too Faced. I also have the Hourglass Ghost Blush Palette to use. We've got, you can kind of see it, but it's clear and it looks like this. I also have Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer, the Stellar Brilliant Primer, and I'm going to be using the Ilia True Skin Serum and just some other products that I haven't been using on my channel. And yeah, so we're just going to, chit chat, get ready together. I just got done tinting my brows at home. If you guys want to know the process of that, super, super easy. I can totally do a video on it in like, I don't know, a minute and a half. So easy. So if you like this type of video and you like me, you can stick around, subscribe if you would like. Give this video a thumbs up while you're watching, and let's get started. Alright, starting with eyes, I had no new brow products. I just do the same thing, and if you don't know, just go to one of my past videos. Here's the Too Faced Hot Buttered Rum palette. It's little, it's in the tin, it looks really cute, it's got whipped cream on the back, and all the shades. So it's a mini palette for the holidays, and how cute is this? I got a nice yellow here, and nice transition shades, and a lot of good shimmers, and there's a nice cream brow bone shade, and then a brow bone highlight, I'm assuming. So we're going to do a look using this palette, and yeah, I'm super excited. This smells so good. I die. Oh my gosh, you guys, you have got to smell this. If you pick it up, the scent alone, you're just going to be like, oh my gosh, it's so good. What I'm going to do is take this transition shade here, sort of a lighter brown, and just run that through the crease on, of course, my Sigma E40. I like this brush because it really, really spreads the product really well without over applying too much. Since it's a black-haired brush, it doesn't deposit a ton of color all at once. So it's really great at building up shades, diffusing shades, blending shades. If you've gone in too harsh and there's lines, I would take this brush and blend out those lines. So looking good. It's getting serious. I brought out the e.l.f. eye tapes. The problem is making sure that they're even. Because of this, I can't really tell. But regardless, they help do a wing. And I like to do a wing with a dark shadow. So that is why I put the e.l.f. tapes on. Going in with this nice orange shade. Orange, yellow. It's actually like yellow. Like a mustard yellow. I'm going to put that above our transition shade. This shade is so pigmented, guys. Wow. You guys see that, don't you? I'm impressed. Then I'm going to take this shade here and apply it on the brow bone. That is really, really pigmented. Very, very nice shade. I am so impressed with this little tiny palette already. Like even more than the original gingerbread palette, which was, a hard pass for me, kind of. I could not make it work. Still am struggling to make that work. Then I would like to go in with this darker shade here, the darkest that's in here, and run it along the outer corner and bring it on in. Like so. We'll do that to the other side. There's this really beautiful brown shade in here, dark brown, that looks like this. It's got some specks in it of glitter, and I really, really want to use that as well. So I want to put that right on the outermost edge of the V to the eye, and just keep it right there. And then I'm going to smoke it out with a smaller brush and do the wing. It probably won't turn out right because it's too high. But essentially, these e.l.f. eye tapes, they do not hurt or stick to the skin like at all. And you can just get them so dirty and messy. So essentially, this is my wing. We'll see how it looks when I take the tape off. I think this look is beautiful. I'm going to take the gold in here, and I'm just going to place that on the center of the eye. And I'm going to leave the inner third open, you know, for that lighter shade, as I always do. Whoops. Problem is keeping the eye tapes down too. They like to come up because they're so soft and they don't tug or pull on the skin at all, that they often come up. So that's what that looks like. And then with the rounded pencil brush, I'm going to take this shade right here in the palette and run it along the inner third. Oh, beautiful. And that shadow did a really good job lining the eye. I didn't use it wet. If you really want a shadow to perform as a good liner, wet it. And it'll do a much better job. So I'm going to do this on my lower lash line before I go in with foundation and concealer, because I find that if I do that, it helps me from over applying concealer. I just don't put the mascara on, that's all. But first I want to show you how it looks with the eye tapes. They did a perfect job. Okay, now priming the face with the Stellar Brilliant Primer. This is paint from earlier. My daughter was doing paint or something. I don't know what this claims to do, but I'm assuming to brighten and maybe add a glow. So it's pink. I'm going to place it on the outer. Wow. That felt, oh my gosh, that feels like straight velvet. I'm going to put that on the outer perimeters of my face. Wow, that feels so soft. Oh, and it smells good. Okay. Then for my T-zone, I'm going in with the Tarte Mini Timeless Smoothing Primer. And it looks like this. How beautiful. Oh, that's so soft. Oh my gosh, I'm assuming you only need a small amount of this as well. Look at how that smooths. I mean, you can see it right before your eyes. Wow. I'm shocked. This is better than the Tatcha. This is better than a lot of the other primers. Looking good. Now going in with the True Skin Serum from Ilia, their foundation. And you have to shake it very well, and it does say that right on there. I'm going to try to do what I did yesterday and just put it where I need most of my coverage. So I find this could be a medium buildable foundation. I'm in the shade Selena. And it's just so perfect. It's hydrating. It's really nice coverage. It's vegan. It's clean beauty at Sephora. I don't know if it's vegan, but I know it's under the clean beauty at Sephora. And I know it's pretty pricey. It's $54. They did gift this to me quite a while ago, and I just haven't used it. I've been trying to sort of save it because it's so expensive. And it is a really, really nice foundation. It gives the skin a nice hydrated look, but it's not too much. It's nice and radiant looking. So some of the claims of this foundation are that it's a complexion perfecting serum infused foundation that's equal parts skincare and color correction for a natural look that is radiant and real. I totally agree with that. It says it's light to medium buildable, and I'll have to say that yeah, it doesn't build up more than medium, but I love that. It looks almost like the one I used, the Anastasia, but this one looks more healthy. It's got really good skincare ingredients in there. Let me look it up. So it's got aloe, squalene, and mastic, and it is vegan, cruelty-free, gluten-free, non-comedogenic, dermatologist tested, and 100% natural dye. So I have a lot of troublesome skin issues, and it really hid them very, very well. And this is another product that you would look great in person with. And I'm going to let it sit. It's a little bit tacky, but I'm going to let it sit and try not to set it today. For concealer, I'm going in with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer, Light Diffusing in Light Neutral. And also I'm going to try to keep this to a minimum, only where I truly need it. Like right on the darkness parts of my eye, a little bit up here. I like to try to keep it to a minimum. I say that and you guys at home are probably thinking, what, you're caked in concealer? But no, truly I'm not. I blended this out with the Sephora VIB. I got this as like a birthday gift when I first signed up for Sephora. and I see Emily Noel use it all the time. So I was like, oh, well, I'll try that today. I can't find my Sigma F86 because I cleaned my desk, so things are not in order. But yeah, look how great of coverage that is. And I don't have to set this one either. Alright guys, I gave it enough time. I don't think I'm going to be able to not powder this, so I'm just going to powder down here. And no, I'm not going to do that. I want to cream contour with the Physicians Formula, the new Organic Wear Sculpting Bronzer. I'm just going to kind of do like this. This feels just a little bit more tough to blend out than the milk. I'm really not good at bronzing the nose. Get under the lip. But overall, this does feel really, really nice. And then I'm just going to actually take my foundation brush and kind of stipple this. Looks really nice. It's blending in pretty easy with this brush. Oh, smells divine. It doesn't smell exactly like the butter bronzer. It smells different. But it really does a great job at contouring, as you can see. But after this, I'm going to have to set the perimeters of the face because, yes, this foundation is like a serum. So it dries mostly down, but there's a tack left, definitely a tack left. Now I'm going into the Hourglass Ghost palette. It looks like this, and here's a bronzer inside. I'm going to take that with my ColourPop blush. Well, no, brush. Oh my gosh, I'm thinking of this blush palette. And I'm just going to lay that down. It actually looks like a blush, but no, it kind of looks like a bronzer. It's just hard to get a big brush in there like this. It is a blush. Let me get a bronzer. I'm just going with my Morphe Icon bronzer. I have not used this in a hot minute, but this is a really lovely toned bronzer. It doesn't skip. It's really beautiful on the skin. I absolutely love this. This was in one of my favorites videos, I think over the summer, maybe August or something, July. Look how gorgeous that is on the skin. Now we're going to go into the Ghost palette. And I'm going to be using the Jelly Pop brush by e.l.f. and I'm going to dip into these two right here, like the poppy one and then that one. So these leave a really beautiful effect on the skin, as you can see. And I always kind of start at the back and then bring it forward. Boy, these are pigmented, but you will never run out of Hourglass stuff. It takes years. Their stuff is so, so good. That packs a punch, let me tell you. Wow. Very pigmented. For highlight, I'm going into the Beauty Bakery Milk and Honey palette. Look at these. This does not come off as purple at all. But I'm going to stick to Be Sweet and Spoiler Alert. And these are really, really nice and pigmented. I could get them to be blinding status, yes. I'm going to do this side, Beauty Bakery. And then for my Sephora recommendation, I will do the other side with the Tarte Twinkle Twinkle. Volume 2 specifically. This is really, really beautiful, really nice. So for this palette, I'm going in with the first and the third shade. And I'm really just buffing that in. Look at the difference though. There's the Tarte side, there's the Beauty Bakery. You can really build this up to blinding status. So you can see this one more on the front and this one is a little bit more subtle. We'll just kind of match them up now. You can see that Tarte, oh my gosh, it's like my favorite. I'm going to go into the second shade in and oh wow, that's even way too much. Okay, I barely touched my finger in there. Gotta fix this eye, my goodness. For lip liner, I took the KKW Beauty in 0.5. And for lips, I'm going to be taking Huda Beauty Staycation. The formula of these Huda Beauty lipsticks it's unreal. It's a very comfortable, nice soft matte. This is more of a brown nude, but it's a true nude, and it's almost like I'm dead nude. Alright guys, abort mission. That wasn't working for me, and I cannot find my NARS Audacious Raquel lipstick, so I'm going to go in with Milani's I Am Smart. It just looks like this, like a light pink, but it looks really nice. It's not as comfortable as Huda's, not at all, but pretty nonetheless. And this is part of their Bold Matte collection. It looks so awkward putting on lipstick. It literally takes me forever. And to top that off, I'm going in with the Pixie by Petra Honey Sheen. Yeah, Honey Sheen lip topper. These are always so pretty. And to set all that down, just going in with the Urban Decay De-Slick. So I guess this wasn't a chatty get ready with me. This is just like a tutorial get ready with me. Every time I say I'm going to do a chatty to get ready with me, it's always like it's just a standard tutorial. What do you guys think of the final look? Do you love it? Would you pick any of this up? The Hot Buttered Rum, the Ilia, foundation. I didn't end up needing to powder anywhere but like right here. And other than that, I love everything. I like, I don't know that Hourglass Ghost palette is really worth it, because I do have this blush from Sephora, and you swirl it around together, and the look is beautiful. Don't be intimidated by the purple, but this look is beautiful. I wonder if I just swirled this around and did this, how that would look. It's almost more pigmented than the Ghost palette. So I don't think I would recommend that Ghost palette. I mean, unless you're dying to have something from Hourglass, then I think it's a good deal because it lasts forever. But these Sephora duos are only $14, and they're just as pigmented, and they last a long time on the skin. Why not just get those, like 4 of those? Anyway, this is the final look. I hope you guys loved this video today. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you are not already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.